Henri De Toulouse-Lautrec, The Passenger in the Cabin 54, 1896. Lautrec, the nobleman who lived far away from the rich environments, often portrays people he meets during his past life between Parisian locals and brothels. The women he portrays are often prostitutes who replace his noble and rich but distant family. Lautrec is a man of impetuous passion and, during a journey on a steamer traveling to Bordeaux with a friend, he literally loses his head for the passenger in the cabin 54 and decides to stay on board, continuing to portray her. We only know that she was reaching her husband. In Lisbon, his friend convinces the artist to abandon this woman but not the portraits that will be also used for the realization of a poster for an international exhibition. Beautiful and mysterious passenger of cabin 54 is here portrayed while relaxed on a deckchair on the deck, stares at the sea without knowing that meanwhile Lautrec was staring at her, pining in love.
Henri De Toulouse-Lautrec, Aristide Bruant, 1880. The artist, member of an aristocratic family, was born with physical problems that characterized negatively his short life. He lived far from the environment generally frequented by nobles, preferring the hidden Paris and its slums. He studied art with the consent of his parents, who protected him as much as possible from the physical problems that also limited his social life. His portraits do not have moral or ethical judgment, but they are made as if they were the subject of a chronicler. In his advertising poster, he portrays an artist who is also his friend, Aristide Bruant, eccentric writer, poet, and animator. This image can be considered essential by the use of colors, black, white, and that stroke of red, that really characterized the figure of the songwriter and stand-up comedian who reminds us Fellini. The famous director confessed that he was really inspired by it.
Henri De Toulouse-Lautrec, May Belfort, 1895. In his poster, Lautrec promotes May Belfort, an English cerebral who found fortune in Paris. She is portrayed in the guise of the most famous character, a little girl who goes to sleep dressed in a red nightgown, knickers and bonnet, holding a black cat, and singing songs that are only partly innocent but actually scurrilous and full of double sense. Henri De Toulouse-Lautrec, a noble and rich man, afflicted by physical problems, took refuge in the Parisian slums after being expelled from his family. His subjects were the can-can dancer and the characters of the bohemian life, 19th century Paris. In his advertising poster he uses few flats and adhesive colors, white, red, black. Here there is a hint of yellow that adorns the kitten's neck. Traits and detail are reduced to a minimum. The framings are often photographic and make the subject very famous and easily recognized. The poster is signed the lower left corner with the second monogram, with the initials of the artist, HTC.